America. I'm NBC News anchor Brian Williams, joined by the beautiful Global Affairs anchor of ABC News, Christiane Amanpour.
The audience is in place tonight, and the three candidates are here. We find this election at a critical stage. All of our voters are dialed in and paying attention. We want to get right to it. Here's a quick explanation of our rules.
Each candidate tonight will have 30 seconds to answer and an additional 30 seconds for rebuttals and follow-ups. At the end of their allotted time, you will hear this sound, which signifies the end of your response. We ask our guests this evening to hold their applause until the end of the debate. This is about our candidates and what they have to say.
So let's begin with an introduction. Please join me in welcoming our candidates. Representing the Republican Party is former Governor Sarah Palin.
Joe the plumber was over last night.
Representing the Greenback Party is Donald Trump.
I know I'm going to be hired.
Finally, representing the Democratic Party is Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton. Consider that glass ceiling demolished. Governor Palin, after 8 years of unsuccessful economic campaigns, what do you think we need to do to turn this economy around?
Well, if you go to the hockey games like I do to my sons and ask the parents how they feel about the economy, they would say fearful.
Governor Palin, I don't think you heard the question. I said what would you do to turn the economy around?
Oh, okay. I would cut taxes for big businesses.
Secretary of State Clinton, same question.
Well, actually, I would do the opposite of Governor Palin. I would raise taxes for the upper class, and I would also raise taxes for big businesses. So that way, we could redistribute the wealth among the working class Americans.
One of America's primary concerns is the high unemployment rate. Mr. Trump, what would you do to create jobs?
Well, obviously, we would give tax cuts to businesses that hire people. I know I'm hiring. To catch my show next season, I'm going to be hiring one lucky person. In the Celebrity Apprentice episodes, we might have Sarah Palin as a candidate, representing the Alaskan state.
Mr. Trump, many people have raised the concerns that you lack political experience and only have business experience. How would you like to respond to these concerns?
True. I'm a man of business, and the field of businesses are endless. I've been in the real estate business, international business, casinos, hotels, sports, the list goes on and on. And what the record shows is that I have made everyone a success. Now these two government women, although very beautiful, have a lot of experience, although bad experiences as well. Having a guy with a clean slate who can also get the economy going and understands the value of the dollar in an American's pocket. Excuse me, do not cut me off. I just bought another 30 seconds from you to continue my campaign. Keep going and I will buy all of these two's commercials.
Secretary of State Clinton, how would you approach Iran and their aggressive nuclear programs?
Well, when my husband Bill Clinton was in office and I was First Lady, together we had much success in Northern Ireland, with those disputes through diplomatic solutions and peace talks. I believe that this shows that the best chance we have is to pursue a diplomatic solution and have just peace talks with Iran before we pursue any aggressive course of action.
Governor Palin, same question to you.
Aw, thanks, Bri. But I have to disagree with Clinton on this one. You see, we do not want to be a place of sitting ducks. We do not want to be attacked first. We need to be aggressive in order to end their nuclear programs.
Governor Palin, do you think contraceptives should be included in health insurance?
Well, you see, this is a moral issue. I don't think it's fair for other people to be paying for contraceptives. If you don't want to get pregnant, don't have sex. My daughter, Bristol, learned the hard way.
Secretary of State Clinton, same question.
I think contraceptives should be included in women's health insurance. I think every woman has the right to be protected. I tell my husband Bill this all the time, even when it's not with me.
Governor Palin, what has the unique experience of governing Alaska done to build your leadership skills?
Governing Alaska has been a great experience. I just love Alaska. Me and my family and my husband, we go hunting, the snowy mountains, and I mean, hey, I can see Russia from my house. I wake up every morning worried about Russia, and I watch for attacks. I know how to defend against foreign threats.
Secretary of State Clinton, how would your husband affect your presidency?
I cannot believe that you have the audacity to ask me that question. That is rude and uncalled for. I'm a woman, and I'm perfectly capable of running. I have more than enough experience, more than these two, and I'm perfectly capable without any effect from my husband on my future presidency.
Mr. Trump, would you be willing to defend Israel and go to war with Iran?
Obviously, we have to defend our friend and watchful eye in the Middle East, Israel. But we don't want to repeat another Iraq. So obviously, I would be prepared to go to war to protect Israel. But we would have to have the proper procedures in place so we're not stuck in a terrible situation like we were in Iraq. I feel that I was away from that situation in Iraq as well. Same with Governor Palin, but my counterpart to my right really struggled with the decision going to Iraq, and I think she's paying the consequences now.
I want to thank all of our candidates and our hosts.
Thank you all for watching.
I was so excited when they asked me to talk with Hill here after the debate about the important issue of sexism.
I thought I'd be doing it alone.
I mean, we don't agree on everything.
Anything.
But we're here to talk about an important issue.
I'm glad that finally sexism is being addressed. And now I've heard that in AP Gov classes at East High School, this is a big problem.
You see, we're sick of people using diminishing terms against us, like attractive, pretty, beautiful,
Shrill, shrewd. But we think that finally a woman is going to make it to the White House and change all of this. Me.
Mr. Lorbeck, you're fired.